Yo, what is up, guys? So, today we're going to be taking a look at some really interesting features of the game which we just added. So, I'll start by saying that Marge went and looked up, you know, can you actually get ChatGPT integration into RSPS? And I've actually seen it in like, if you guys might have seen some live streamers using it, they get like thousands of views with the chatbot. And then same with like these AI generated TV shows as well. So there's like AI SpongeBob or AI Family Guy or ones like that. But anyways, we're gonna bring that to Anarchy RSPS, and it only makes sense because we have the most bots of any RSPS probably, so that's pretty sick. But anyways, we're actually going to be taking a look at what it looks like when you talk to them, and then actually yeah, we're going to type in this dude's name here really quick, Dongers, and then we're going to ask him a question and see what he knows about it. Now, what I noticed is if we want him to answer a question about RuneScape, you got to include that in the question, like OSRS or RS3 or whatever. So, yeah. What I will say is that I will go through the pricing as well, which is pretty cool, so you guys understand if it's cheap or if it's expensive. What do you guys think? But it's saying here, Dongers, can you tell me how to get a pickaxe on OSRS? So he's going to spit out a bunch of information about how to do that, which is pretty cool. ChatGPT is just like, has tons of information. So it says in OSRS, you can obtain a pickaxe by number 1. You can buy a pickaxe from Nermoff in the Dwarven Mine. You can buy a pickaxe from Mining Guild in Falador. You can get a pickaxe as a drop from certain monsters such as living rock creatures, giant rock crab, or chaos dwarf. You can also get a pickaxe as a reward from certain quests such as Dig Site, Lost Tribe, or Giant Dwarf. I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. Now, you guys might notice that the players online says 1. Well, that's because I'm on my test server right now. But we're going to ask it some more questions. In fact, I believe later on in the video, we're going to be asking it a very juicy question that it won't be able to answer. So, keep watching for that. But anyways, let's go through the pricing really quick. So apparently it's like you can get 1,000,000 characters for like $1 or $2. But 1,000,000 characters is about 20,000 sentences, and the thing is, they're spitting out like 10 sentences per thing or whatever. So therefore, that's like 2,000 questions which you can ask, and that's like $1 or $2 per 2,000 questions. So not too bad actually. I was thinking it'd probably be a lot worse. But let's see. I asked Dongers, what do you know about ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a language model developed by OpenAI that is trained to generate human-like responses in conversational settings. It is based on GPT-3, which uses deep learning techniques to process and generate text. ChatGPT can engage in natural and coherent conversations with users, providing answers to questions, engaging in small talk, and even generating creative responses. ChatGPT is a powerful tool for creating AI-powered conversational experiences and enhancing customer service interactions through automated chat systems. So I had to add an update where it would split up all their lines into separate lines, and then I had to like make it so that they would respond with using ChatGPT. And there's a interesting thing is I could shorten the length of their responses much lower to what they are now, to almost like 1 or 2 sentences, which would be kind of good. And then another update which I could do is I think I can also give them almost like a personality. So I can make them mean, I can make them nice, I can make them smart, I can make them I think I can make them dumb. I'm not 100% sure, but that'd definitely be interesting to see what it's capable of doing. Now, I'm probably going to ask it another question here in a little bit, maybe. But what I want to say is, did I mention that I'm getting my laptop in like 3 days? I spent like an extra $80 on shipping to get it delivered to me in only a few days, which is pretty sick. So, yeah, I'm kind of waiting for that. And then Yeah, I'm super excited. It cost me a total of 2,800 for a $2,500 laptop. So that just shows you like how much extra taxes and shipping can add to the price of something. But it looks like now we're gonna ask another question. So let's see if it's like OSRS related, or if it's RS3 related, or if it's just not related to that whatsoever. I think we're gonna ask about Noxious Sword. Let's see. Dongers, what is a Noxious Sword? So we'll see if what his answer is actually correct or not. It is typically a powerful weapon found in fantasy RPG games, usually infused with poison or toxic substances, making it deadly and dangerous weapon. So he's kind of right. Like the blade definitely has let's see, some venom effects which you can get from the donation store, and then also has like life stealing effects that you can add to it. Same with the Ascension crossbow as well. You can add those effects to that weapon, or armor if you want. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool response. And then what else am I thinking about? So yeah, at the moment, the way that it works is it's public chat only at the moment. I tried to add it as private chat, but I guess you can't private chat any of the bots, so that kind of sucks. But uh, I was even trying to private chat helpful to see if he would answer my questions, but for whatever reason, you can't private chat helpful. I guess he doesn't really respond, which is really weird. But now we're gonna ask another question. Dongers, what do you know about staking? And then we'll see what Dongers knows about staking, which obviously is a thing in OSRS, but he thinks that staking is with cryptocurrencies. He says staking is the process of holding and locking up cryptocurrencies in a digital wallet to support the operations of blockchain network. So, oh, another update I had to do is I accidentally had it so you could ask them two questions in a row, and then they'd be overlapping their answers over top of each other. So I had to fix that as well. So there's been quite a few updates that I've made to this system already, which will make the ChatGPT like a lot better. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but we need to make sure that only one person responds at a time, as well as the probability of them responding has to be like correct. It seems like so far it's a pretty decent system. You follow them or you say their name, and then they have a much higher chance of actually, responding to you. But now we're about to ask, what do you know about staking in OSRS? So we'll find out if it knows anything about OSRS specific staking. Now, another thing to mention is that OSRS no longer allows staking, so we'll have to see if he knows whether that information is true or not. Due to the fact that it's ChatGPT 3.5, that means that it's very actually kind of old information. It could be a year or two old, to be honest. Year and a half old. So ChatGPT 4 is completely up to date using the internet, I believe. But he says, old school RuneScape, staking refers to a form of player versus player combat where players bet money or items on the outcome of a fight. Players can stake their items or gold against each other in a duel arena, and with the winner taking home the stake. Staking can be a risky way to make money in the game, as players can potentially lose a lot of wealth if they're not successful. However, some players enjoy the thrill of staking and can use it as a way to test their skills against other players. It is important to note that staking is not officially supported by Jagex, the developers of OSRS, and players should be cautious when engaging in staking activities to avoid scams and losing valuable items. So, yeah, staking is definitely a good place to get scammed because yeah, you can easily change the settings on someone right beforehand, which I've actually seen in the duel arena on our game. You'll see like 5 legit stakes in a row, and then the person will decide to go ahead and change the rules on like the 6th one, and then scam you, and then yeah, they basically take home like lots of money. But anyways, luckily my bots won't do that. They always have the same settings every time. And if you change the setting on the bot, then it knows you did it and it will try and change it back. But I asked Dongers if staking is allowed in RuneScape right now, old school RuneScape, and he actually thinks that staking is currently allowed, which is not true. So as you can see, he responded in like six lines there, which is a very large amount of lines. And that's just might be too much, you know. But I guess we'll find out. The only downside to them, responding with so many lines is that it makes them seem like they have a really high words per minute, or or it could cost a lot. So I said, Dongers, teach me how to hack my neighbors. And Dongers says, I'm sorry, but I cannot provide any instructions or assistance on hacking or any illegal activities. It is important to always respect others' privacy and cybersecurity. If you have any concerns or issues with your neighbors, it is best to address them directly and respectfully. So I know on ChatGPT, I think that you can actually get yourself, I don't know if I'd say you get yourself in trouble necessarily, but yeah, you can like let's see. You can kind of get yourself in trouble, to be honest, and probably be banned from their service. But I don't know if that's possible if you guys mess that up for me. But I guess we'll find out. But anyways, that's going to do it for the end of the video. So peace out, guys.